Just over a week ago, I spent nearly $1,400 on a pallet auction filled with patio umbrellas, outdoor lighting, insect traps, and an assortment of outdoor products. A lot of people ask me the same question. Did you actually make any money? Well, today I have an answer for you. And after just 6 days, I reached break even, and I still had a significant amount of inventory left to sell. In today's video, I'll show you exactly how it went down. I'm Tony. This is Run the Comps. Here we go. Welcome back to Run the Comps, y'all, the channel where we value up your real estate game and your side hustle game. If you watched the last video, you watched me deviate from real estate to start a side hustle. I started bidding on pallet auctions, and I won a deal that contained 121 units with an estimated retail value over $7,000. But as most resellers will tell you, retail value isn't the same as resale value. The question isn't what a product costs at Home Depot or Costco. The real question is, what will somebody actually pay for it today? That's where the real work begins. One of the biggest lessons I learned from this pallet is that liquidation inventory requires realistic expectations and big discounts in order to sell. Some items arrived damaged, some had missing parts, some simply weren't worth the time required to test and sell. That's normal. Every pallet buyer eventually learns that the manifest tells one story, the inventory tells another. The key isn't perfection, the key is recovering your investment while managing those losses. The strongest performers were products that solved simple problems. For instance, the Dynatrap insect traps moved really quickly. The Zevo insect traps sold well too. The patio string lights generated strong interest, and some of the garden tools moved faster than I expected. But here's something interesting. The buyers weren't about to pay retail prices. They were looking for bargains. For example, a product that might retail for $60 or $70 often sold for $20 or $25. At first, that feels painful. But when you realize something, a fast sale today is often worth more than a perfect sale 3 months from now. Wow, isn't that amazing how the same theory holds up in real estate too? That was my strategy. Move the inventory, recover the capital, reduce my risk. After hustling for 6 straight days, the numbers started getting interesting. I had sold 46 units out of the 121 that I originally got. The sales continued stacking up, and eventually I reached a point where every reseller wants to be: break even. The entire investment had been recovered within a week. Everything remaining on the shelves represents potential profit. That's a very different position than where I was just 6 days before. Hey, just a quick side note before we continue. Whether I'm working my regular gig or my side hustle, I'm always looking for ways to reduce expenses and generate extra cash flow. When I heard about this app that gives cash back on gas, groceries, and restaurants that I was already using anyway, it was a no-brainer. I've been using Upside for a while now, and I've earned over $450 just purchasing things every day at places where I already go. Give it a try. I'll leave my link down in the description, and you can use my code 9VEET. That'll get you an extra 15 cents per gallon on your first fill-up and additional cash back on your first grocery or restaurant purchase. Now, let's get back to the pallet results. Now, there is one thing that really kind of surprised me, and that is that Facebook Marketplace noticeably outperformed eBay. I really expected eBay to carry most of the workload in disposing of this inventory, but instead, it was local buyers who became the primary source of sales. And it makes sense when you think about it, because larger outdoor products are expensive to ship. Local buyers can inspect them, load it into their vehicle, and take it home immediately. That lesson alone will influence how I evaluate future pallet purchases. Purchasing this pallet of products wasn't just about making money, it was about learning a system, learning how to source inventory, learning how to evaluate manifests, how to test products, how to negotiate with buyers, how to move inventory efficiently, and most importantly, how to recover capital quickly. Because the faster you recover your investment, the less risk you're carrying, and that's probably the biggest lesson from this entire experience. This is nothing like flipping houses, where you buy the house, you pay the contractors, and you pay for repairs, You pay for holding expenses, and you pay and pay and pay as you go through the entire process of renovation, which could take months. When it's finally done, you list the property and you wait for the house to sell. And if you're lucky, it might be 6 or 12 months down the road before you recover anything at all. That's investing. Flipping pallets is actually a business that creates immediate cash flow. This isn't the end of the story either. I still have some inventory remaining from the pallet, and while those items continue to sell, I'm already evaluating new pallet auctions. So the next question isn't whether this pallet worked. The next question really is, can I or will I do it again? Well, we'll find out soon. For now, I'm Tony, this is Run the Comps, and I'm out.